You may close your eyes for just a moment, wherever you are. Not because we're about to pray, though heaven is always listening, but because I want you to sense something. Beyond the veil of ordinary life, beyond the clamor of noise, of striving, of worry, there is a sacred hush, a presence, a glory that doesn't need to be summoned with noise, but welcomed with surrender. You don't strive to bring it closer, you yield. You don't demand it, you open. And oh, how it longs to be invited. How it waits for a willing vessel. That's all he's ever needed. A vessel, a place to rest, a life emptied of self, a soul that whispers, come and take full control. Some of you think it's complicated. You've made the invitation a formula. You've tried to earn this glory. You've tried to do enough to be enough, to somehow become worthy. But there's a mystery here, and I tell you with trembling lips, it is not earned, it's not performance, it's not pedigree, it is yielding. It is not in trying harder, but in surrendering deeper. The glory that raised the dead is here. That breath that hovered over the waters in the beginning, it is not far off. It is near, closer than breath, waiting, hovering, searching for just one who will say from the deepest place of truth, welcome, welcome, and take full control. But he will not force himself. He is not a taker. He is a guest, a whisper, a gentle presence. And if you will welcome him, truly welcome him, you will never be the same again. Nothing will remain untouched. Not your thoughts, not your emotions, not even the way you see the world. Oh, everything changes when you yield the throne of your heart. There are people in this room, in this moment, who are hungry, starving. You've tried religion and it left you dry. You've tried effort and it left you tired. You've said all the right things, sung all the right songs, and still you feel empty. Do you know why? Because a church service without him is like a lamp with no oil. A life without him is like a body without breath. And your spirit knows it. Deep calls unto deep, and something inside you is crying out, not for more information, not for more teaching, but for a touch, a real touch. You may feel unworthy. You may feel you've failed too many times, but I want to tell you something I've learned, not from books, not from man, but in the depths of my own broken surrender. He doesn't come to the perfect. He comes to the yielded. He doesn't seek the proud. He floods the empty. So empty yourself, dear one. Empty yourself of your own ideas, of your own strength, of your desire to control the outcome, and lift your heart like a cup and say, come and fill, come and take full control. Because when he takes over, when he takes over, miracles are no longer rare, love is no longer a struggle, forgiveness is no longer impossible. When he takes control, it is not you trying to be good, it is him living through you. It is heaven breaking into earth through your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not inviting you into an emotion. I'm not inviting you into a moment. I'm inviting you into surrender, real surrender, the kind that costs everything but gives you more than you ever dreamed possible, the kind that makes you weep not because of sorrow, but because of beauty, because you realize you were made for this. You were made for this communion, this infilling, this sacred union. You were never created to live this life on your own. You were never created to try to understand all the mysteries of God with your intellect alone. You were never created to carry burdens on your own shoulders. You were created to be a temple, a dwelling place, a vessel of glory. And if your heart is crying out tonight, if your soul is reaching beyond the veil, I want to tell you, you are not far. You are one yielding away, one surrender away. Don't wait for a feeling. Don't wait for the atmosphere to be right. Right now, wherever you are, open your heart. Tell him welcome. I don't want control anymore. I don't want to lead myself anymore. Take full control. Some of you are afraid. You think, if I let go, what will happen? I'll tell you what will happen. Your plans will be replaced with his glory. Your strength will be exchanged for his power. Your fear will melt in the warmth of his embrace. You will walk into rooms and not know why people are weeping. You will speak words you didn't plan to say. You will hear a whisper telling you to go where you never dared go before. And you'll go, not because you're strong, but because he's taken over. This is not emotionalism. This is not manipulation. This is the reality of divine control. This is a life governed not by flesh, not by logic, not by the world, but by glory. Oh, glory! Do you want it? Do you really want him to take full control? Then you must die. Not a physical death, but the death of the old you, the self-centered you, the controlling you, the calculating you, the fearful you. That must go, that must bow, that must be buried. And in its place, he will rise, he will reign. And oh, the beauty of that life! I have seen things in my years. I've seen the power of heaven fall like rain. I've watched tumors disappear. I've seen broken hearts made whole. But none of it compares to the quiet miracle of a yielded soul. A man or woman so utterly surrendered, so deeply submitted, that the world cannot tell where they end and the glory begins. Do you want to know how to walk in power? Don't seek the power. Seek the presence. Don't seek the gifts. Seek the giver. And as you yield, power will come. Not for show, but for purpose, for love, for the advancement of a kingdom that cannot be shaken. There is no limit to what he can do with a life fully surrendered. There is no ceiling to a soul that has said, take all of me. No more hiding. No more holding back. Take the whole of me. And I believe right now something is happening. Not because of eloquence, not because of any person standing before you, but because your heart is saying what your mouth has not yet said. I am tired of being in control. Tired of leading myself. Tired of making decisions based on fear. I want you to reign in me. I want you to fill every room of this heart. Take the keys. Take the throne. Take the whole of me. Take full control. If you say it, if you mean it, then be ready. Be ready to be led where you wouldn't have gone. Be ready to be undone. Be ready to fall in love with him in a way you never imagined. Because he comes where he is welcomed. And when he comes, he does not come quietly. He comes with the wind of heaven. He comes with the fire that purifies. He comes with the oil that heals. He comes with the breath that resurrects. He comes with love that breaks chains. And if you listen closely, even now you'll hear the sound of chains falling. You'll feel the stirring of winds you cannot explain. You'll sense the flame beginning to burn in places that were once cold. Yield to it, don't resist it, don't explain it away, let it take you. Because this is not a visitation, this is not a moment. This is the beginning of a life possessed by glory. Oh, beloved, you don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to perform. Just yield. Just welcome. Just say, take full control. And watch what he will do. In your weakness, he will be strength. In your silence, he will speak. In your nothingness, he will be everything. Not by your might, not by your plans, but by surrender. This is not for the proud. This is not for the strong. This is for the yielded, for the broken, for the childlike, for the ones who know they cannot go another step without him. If that is you, say it with everything inside you. Welcome. Take full control. And don't be surprised when the fire falls. You see, there's a depth in him that cannot be explained, only experienced. And the more you welcome him, truly welcome him, the less you will want anything else. The word will lose its flavor. The noise will lose its grip. Even the applause of men will grow strangely silent in your soul. For what is fame in comparison to the nearness of glory? What is success without his breath behind it? What is even ministry, even purpose without the sweetness of his presence guiding every word, every step? So many have built towers for him without asking if he was the architect. So many have moved, acted, spoken, and planned without waiting for the still small voice that whispers, "This is the way, walk in it." Oh, but when you truly give him full control, you will no longer be the one leading. You will wait until the cloud moves. You will not rush ahead and you will not lag behind. You will go only when he says go. Speak only when he gives the word. And you will begin to live from a place of divine rhythm, no longer dictated by pressure but by presence. How beautiful is the life that is governed by heaven. How light is the burden when it is carried by the unseen arms. How easy becomes obedience when love is the wind in your sails. I'm not promising you ease in the natural. Oh no, surrender will cost you everything. But the joy that floods the soul, the peace that surpasses understanding, it cannot be manufactured. It cannot be imitated. It can only come from the one who now dwells within you in fullness, because you said, take all of me. Do you think he ignores a surrendered heart? Never, not once. He rushes in like a flood. He clothes himself in the yielded ones. And where there once was hesitation, he releases boldness. Where there once was fear, he plants courage. Where there once was doubt, he replaces it with unwavering confidence. Not in yourself, but in him who lives in you. And oh, the beauty of walking in step with him. You'll find yourself praying not because it's time to pray, but because your heart aches to be alone with him. You'll find yourself loving people you never thought you could love, forgiving what felt unforgivable, speaking words you know you never studied, and you will begin to see things shift around you, not because you fought for it, but because he moved through you. Don't be afraid of losing control. Don't be afraid of the unknown. It's in the unknown where his wonders are revealed. It's in the letting go that your real life begins. You may say, but what if I fall? Oh, beloved, he is the one who catches. What if you let go and discover that you were held all along? There is a peace that will overtake you in the middle of the storm, not because the wind stopped, but because the wind no longer moves you. You've become anchored, anchored in him, anchored in the one you've given control to. And when others see your calm, they'll ask why. And you will not need to give a sermon. You'll just carry the evidence. You will be the message. He longs to take full control of your thoughts, to sanctify them, to renew them. No more torment, no more cycles of anxiety, no more battling within your own mind. When you welcome him fully, he begins to silence every lie. He begins to uproot every seed that was not planted by him. He begins to rewrite the story. Oh yes, he does. He'll go into the places you locked away and whisper, "Even this I can heal. Even this I can redeem." And not only will he heal you, he will use you. Not as a polished instrument of perfection, but as a living testimony of grace. Your scars will shine. Your wounds will speak. Your pain will no longer be a prison. It will become a pulpit. Because when he takes full control, nothing is wasted. Even your past becomes a platform for his glory. But it all begins with surrender, not once, not occasionally, but daily, moment by moment, saying over and over again, welcome. Take full control. When your plans fail, welcome him. When your strength runs out, yield to him. When you don't know what to say, when the path isn't clear, when the pressure is mounting, pause and whisper, I yield again. He doesn't get tired of hearing it. He doesn't roll his eyes when you say it again. Every time you surrender, heaven rejoices. Every time you yield, the veil gets thinner. Every time you let go, he steps in with more power, more clarity, more peace. You may think, how can I keep surrendering when I fail so often? That's the mystery of grace. The more you yield, the more you'll be transformed. Not through guilt, but through communion. You will fall less not because you tried harder, but because he became stronger in you. The things that once held you will fall away, not by force, but by glory. And your worship will change. It will no longer be performance. It will no longer be for others. It will become a cry of the heart, a language that flows from deep places, a fragrance that heaven cannot ignore. Because when you welcome him and he truly takes control, worship becomes your life. Not a song, not a moment, but a continual offering. You will find yourself worshiping while washing dishes. You will sense his presence while walking through a crowd. You will wake up in the night with a stirring in your soul and tears in your eyes. And you won't even know why, but you'll know he is near, he has come, and he is pleased to dwell with you. This is not reserved for the spiritual elite. This is not reserved for the platform or the pulpit. This is for every heart that dares to say, I want you more than I want control. I want you more than I want comfort. I want you more than I want to be understood. I want you more than I want to be right. I want you, all of you, take all of me. And that simple cry, that holy desperation, it opens heavens. It invites the flame. It ushers in a presence that cannot be denied. And it changes everything, so don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you have it all figured out. Right now, yes, right now, let that cry rise up from the deepest part of you. Let that groan of surrender, that unspoken longing break through the walls of fear and pride. Let it rise, and say it, not just with your lips, but with your life. Welcome. Take full control. So now, with every breath, with every trembling fiber of your being, let it be more than words. Let it be your life's declaration. Welcome. Take full control. Lay it all down, every fear, every plan, every wound you've tried to hide. Let the throne of your heart be emptied of self and yielded in reverence. The one you welcome does not come empty-handed. He brings peace for your chaos, healing for your hurt, fire for your cold places, and power where you've known only weakness. And once he takes over, you'll never want to go back. Nothing will satisfy you but him. Nothing will move you like his presence. So surrender again and again and again, until your life becomes the sound of one eternal cry. Welcome. Take full control.